Hey, welcome everybody. This is the first stream ever, kinda, and not kinda. I used to stream under Twitch name under Danger Zone. Um, I was affiliate back in the day. And I quit streaming. It's been, since my last stream, I was just checking the other day, has been 8 years. I haven't streamed for 8 years. Um, and that's because of life. I got busy. I started working again. At the time, I was kind of on hiatus with the military and got another job working with Best Buy. Moved around a bunch. Now I'm in the IT field, working from home again. So I'm gonna start streaming during my work hours at home. Generally about 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday. But I've been getting everything set up. Wanted to test some stuff, see how things were going, get mic input and stuff like that. I just got home from a bike rally tonight, so I figured what better time than today to try to start and work that out and work out all the kinks, because I understand how hard it is to stream. I always had an issue with audio back in the day. I mean, your audio would be great one day. All you did was shut your computer off, turn it back on, and the audio would be screwed the next day. So I'm working on that. Got a couple of different views, got a better setup. So I wanted to try that out. Looks like this LG camera is kind of blurry and stuff like that. It's kind of off-centered. But it is a different camera setup and stuff like that, and how I figure out in my streams. Come back over here to my main camera. It looks a little bit better. It looks like it's giving a little bit better viewpoint and stuff like that. So I'm mainly a Destiny guy. I started streaming with Destiny a long time ago. I'm not gonna say I got big. I was running about 96 viewers at my peak at a time. I'm affiliate on that other on my other Twitch site, but I wanted to start over. I could have picked up on my last Twitch started as affiliate, but I figured, you know what, I didn't want to be known for that old Twitch profile I had. In fact, I didn't even realize my old Twitch profile was still active until literally like 2 days ago. I got an email from Twitch saying my old bank account, they owed me $100, almost $96, almost $100, that couldn't be paid out because my old account was shut down. So I was able to get that back going while I was in the middle of setting up all this for my new Twitch account and everything under James Luke. So now that got set up. But I figured, I'd already started all this, so I didn't think I'd ever have access to the account. So we're gonna get that back. But we got affiliate before. I figured we can do it again. We stream pretty regularly. I appreciate everybody's being here, who is showing up. And let's not get wrong, this is my first stream ever. We not streaming to anybody right now. But one of the things, if you see this later, watching the VOD or something like that, I want everybody to know. Thing I pride myself on is I always communicated with my chat. I'm really big in building a community. And one of the things I want to do is be able to play with that community and stuff like that. So if you're stopping by for the first time, I hope you see this. Come say hi. Like I said, I'm a big looter shooter guy, MMORPG guy. So when you stop by, Destiny has been kind of the king on that looter shooter MMORPG combination. Unfortunately, Bungie has not done what they need to do to make that it started out great, but let's not be foolish here. It has not been great the last few years. And in fact, I quit playing. I played Destiny 1 from day 1 all the way to Destiny 2 Forsaken. After Forsaken came out, beat the storyline, I quit playing for years. That's kind of what quit me. I started streaming because I saw, back before it became GCX, it was called Guardian Con. I saw what they did at the first Guardian Con and was like, hey, I want to be a part of that. And you can still see that on my old Twitch profile, Danger Zone. But I was like, you know what? I am going to start again. I have the time again. I love doing it. I'm a big Star Wars fan. After seeing what they previewed for Renegades, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get back into this. I got nothing but time anyway during the work week. But I figured I'd stream tonight. It's not on my regularly scheduled. I was going to start on Monday, but I figured I'd get one stream in. Since I came home late, I got to stay up all night. I got an event that I got to be there at 9:30 in the morning. So it's 4:30 my time now. If I go to bed, I'm not getting up. So I'm going to stay up and stream for that portion. That way I can go back, view all the issues and problems it may have with audio and stuff like that. So that way I can get it fixed for my real first stream, not ever, on Monday. Back to streaming again for my first time. So I appreciate anybody who shows up. Again, if you show up into the chat, please say hi. If you got any questions, ask them. But we are going to play some Borderlands 4. I've been playing for a few days. I'm level 13. Not a few days. Obviously, it's only been out a few days. So I started a few. I had some issues. Again, I think like most people. I don't have the latest and greatest when it comes to a gaming PC. But, I'm rocking a 3080 and I've had FPS problems. In fact, the FPS it's showing right now just in the menu at 90-100 is the highest I have seen in the last 2 or 3 days. I don't think that's going to keep up once I actually start into the game. I was clocking 60 frames per second at a max, and like I said, you can see my stats there, and I still need to add like different commands so you can see my stats. But if you look at my profile, you can see the stats on the computer and stuff like that. So I'm not rocking really old hardware here. I just don't think the game came out optimized as best as it could. You see me pick up a bottle every now and then. I should be drinking more water, but I'm not drinking. I'm spitting because I do dip. Funny enough, I started smoking when I was like 14 years old. Gave up smoking cold turkey. In my first deployment, I was in the military. Gave up cold smoking first deployment in the military at 19 years old. And then my second deployment at 21 years old, my whole crew, a tank crew, we were driving and riding Bradleys. I was the Bradley driver. Everybody in my crew, from the gunner, the commander, and everything, all dipped. They talked me into dipping, and unfortunately, I did it. Peer pressure is a son of a bitch sometimes. Dipped for the first time in my life then, and I've never been able to give it up. So you'll see me dipping in timer streams. Hopefully I don't offend you. I know one day I'm going to get mouth cancer and all that stuff like that. So you don't have to let me know, but if you want to let me know, by all means, I understand that's the problem. But let's get into it. Let's get into this video game. Like I said, I'm level 13. We're going to continue on, see the performance on this game. Like I said, just in the menu, hitting 90, 100 frames per second every few seconds. That's the highest I've seen. So maybe there was an update, I don't know, that happened while I've been away today, because I was just playing a few hours ago before I left for a biker set. So a few things about me. I am a biker, love to ride. Been riding most of my life. Been in the biker set for a while, so I appreciate you stopping by. Again, if you got any questions, let me know. And again, if you got comments on audio, video, anything's going crazy on it, please let me know. That's what this very first stream ever is for me to get situated and get things corrected as I moving on and keep streaming continually. And I hope to get back to where I was one day. Hopefully we get further than where we was one day. Like I said, when affiliate first came out, I got affiliate almost right away back in Twitch back in the day. Was working on my path to partnership, and probably could have got partnered if I kept it up. About the time when they were changing the partner rules to 75 viewers and stuff, like I said, I was averaging 90 to 100. I probably would have been partnered, and unfortunately, like most things in life, people give up in times when it gets tough. Life got tough. I should have kept going, but I'm here to start over, man, and I'm excited to start over. I'm excited to build a new community. If those who were here back when we were the danger zone, nothing's going to change. I'm still the same person I am. I've never changed. We just going under my name, James Luke, instead of Danger Zone. Danger Zone came from Archer, so I'm a still big like adult anime fan. Real anime, I'm recently, not I say recently,